Salakia family, my iPad overheated. Had it sitting in the sun as I'm recording this, but picking up where we left off. Like I said, this is where the heathens fucked up at. This is where they get slipped up, you know, in their own shit that they laid for us. The trap that they laid for us was actually, they set a trap for their own selves. So the very thing they did to keep us in darkness, and they did this by just teaching us that there's only 66 books, you know, they did this to keep us away from the truth. And the very thing they did, they only gave us a certain amount of books, is all Yahweh B'Shem Mashiach Yahweh Shai needed to wake us up. They left just enough for us to learn this truth. The Most High woke the Pharisees up first, put them on the street corners, as KD says, pimped them out, and they woke us up. He used them to get to us, to get to his true elect, the royal house of David. They thought that giving us only a select number of books would keep us down, but that's all the Most High needed to call us out of darkness into his marvelous light, to teach us about the law of grace, the law of liberty, to teach us that we are Israelites, to teach us about him, about his mighty works, to teach us about the truth of our master Yahweh Shai, who he really is and what he really stands for. You know, everything that they did, they thought it was gonna keep us forever and chained up spiritually, and they left just enough room, just enough wiggle room in there. You know, we don't even have all the books, you know, even all the lost books. Salakia, the lost books that we know are out there now, but you know, just the things that they did leave, the things that we know about, that's all the Most High needed to wake us up. But I'm gonna get my last precept here. It'll be Baruch, which is in the Apocrypha, Baruch chapter 2, and we'll read verses 27 through 35. If my iPad goes out again, I'm gonna have to upload this again, but I'm gonna try to finish this out. Baruch chapter 2, verse 27. It says, O Lord, our power, thou hast dealt with us after all thy goodness, and according to all that, and to all that great mercy of thine, as thou spakest by your servant Moses, in the day when thou didst command him to write thy law before the children of Israel, saying, if you will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations, where I will scatter them. And we know we a small number right now. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. In the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. We remember ourselves now. Verse 31, and shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I give them an heart and ears to hear. See, we've been reminded, the Most High used our shepherd King David to bring us into that remembrance, to teach us to know the Most High, to know who we are. We now know who he is because we have hearts and ears to hear. Verse 32, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. We do that every single day. We don't let a day go by without letting him know that we are thankful. Verse 33, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Lord. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be the lords of it. And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And this is the future prophecy. Verse 35 and last. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people. And I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. And that's coming to pass very soon. We just waiting for him to make verses 34 and 35 come to the fullness, the manifestation of it. And we're going to continue to wait patiently for that. But as we continue to wait patiently, we got to be grateful for where we came from and where we at now. To think many years ago, none of us knew that we were Israelites, that we did not know the truth. We did not know the Most High's real name. We didn't know anything about who we are as a people, as a nation. And yet now today, everything's been returned back to us. everything. We know who he is. We know who we are. We know who these heathens are and what they did to us. And we know what's coming to pass soon. And like I said, they took these books out, but they left us just enough. Just enough. So I pray this is edifying to your spirits. I want to say shalom to King David, the water for everything you've done for us, King. Our shepherd who's taught us, who the Most High used and still is using to bring in his nation, to bring his people back into the remembrance, and to lead us and guide us. All praises due the Water King. And shalom, Royal House of David. All of you all who are continually staying faithful, that all of us will be found faithful upon Yahweh's return. I pray that your spirits is edified and that you all receive this in good spirits and good health. And I pray that you all have a blessed day today and forevermore. I want to say I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim Mashiach Yahushua. I love you, Israel. The water for listening. All praises due. Shalom.